crazy. I took a few like days off, and by a few days I do mean the equivalent of almost 2 weeks. Like, I think I'd be like a day off from 2 weeks off. I have these moments a lot. I know that I share them with you guys a lot. I talk about them, where sometimes I just feel so unmotivated and it's a little hard, or sometimes I just get like extra busy. But sometimes I do need those detoxes, and then like something reminds me, primarily my boyfriend, that like I have to get back in the game and I have to get back in the zone.
Hey, get your head in the game.
That is what I'm doing. I feel good. I think I have sufficiently filled my life up with things I do not need. And if you do not know what I'm talking about, make sure you guys follow me on TikTok so that you guys can stay up to date. I have a lot of things I want to talk about. I'm not necessarily sure what direction I'm going to go in, but I think I have an idea for what I want to do for the video. Like you guys know, summer's ending and we're about to enter, fall and all that. You guys are already getting like a little bit of cold weather. Congratulations. You're one of those that I deliciously envy, because my dream for Miami is that it snows again. I was not alive around the time that it snowed. I think that was like a few years prior to me. I know that it snowed a few decades ago. But that being said, we haven't had like an actual cold day. I just primed my eyelids with the e.l.f. Hydro Concealer. Amazing concealer. I'm going to be going in, by the way, with the Morphe 24A Artist Pass. I feel like this is the perfect summer palette. All these beautiful bright colors. I've done many fun looks with this on my Instagram. I've done them on my YouTube, and I'm very excited for what I have planned, though I'm not sure it's going to go as planned. This is kind of going to be like a little chit-chatty, let's catch up type of video. And I want to go in with this shade right here. We're going in with the Jaclyn Hill JH30 brush and in portrait mode. But okay, if you guys follow me on anything like TikTok or even IG stories, because I'll post my TikToks on that, typically what I do is since I'm making a lot more like TikTok videos now, like I'm really getting into it like heavy. I know that I shouldn't, but it's sort of like I have this mode of working where I get like really motivated, really excited, and then it sort of like dwindles down, and then sometimes it comes back and then sometimes it just doesn't. That's how I am for a lot of things in life, like, and it's not a good way to live, by the way. Like, I'm not promoting this. I'm not saying you should follow me and do what I do. No, except for makeup, you should follow me and do what I do. Like, I feel like if I talk about it, then I expose it a little bit. If I expose it a little bit, then it's not that much of a problem. I'm gonna go in with Green Room. This really pretty green. Going in with this nose contour brush from Profusion. It came in one of those palettes, like the contour highlight palettes. And you see, this is already part of how I say I have an idea of where I want to go, but I don't want to follow a script. This green was not in the script, but it's okay, because this is one of those moments where I really have to like trust in myself, believe in the process, and just sort of let my fingers do what they want to do. You know something that's crazy? I'm really contemplating buying a wig, because I feel like my hair is like a big reason as to why I don't film so much, because I hate doing it. Like, that's just not my thing. Can we all like have an agreement that if you're a beauty vlogger, you don't have to do your hair? Because that's my issue. I'll do anything. I'll do my makeup 10 times over if you want me to. I will not do my hair. A lot of fallout on this one. Even like, I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but I have fallout right here. I'm gonna grab another little flat brush similar to that one. This is another one. This is another little nose contour. I'm gonna grab Max Volume, which is that super hot pink right next to it. I don't think I've done this kind of combo yet. This little watermelon, very fun, very festive combo. So yeah, like I was saying, if you guys have been keeping up with me on TikTok, Instagram, then you guys will see that I've kind of been just hitting store to store, shopping a lot. I don't know, man. Like, I feel like I love getting to go out and buy things and film me buying things. I'm not sure yet what's gonna happen here. And I have a lot of fun on that side. Like, every weekend, I think for the past like 3 or 4 maybe, I've been just going to Five Below, which is like this amazing store. If you guys haven't heard of it, highly recommend it. It's so cool. I've been hitting up the Dollar Tree. They've been really stepping up their game. Like, it's crazy the amount of good things you find there. This weekend, like, it was candle, like buy one get one free for Bath and Body Works. So I hit up Bath and Body Works. I have been spending coin, okay? And it's just like a good way for me to like relieve some stress of the week, like a little bit of tension. Like I have a problem with shopping. I know I do.
Oh, don't judge, okay?
I don't know if it's a healthy relationship yet. I'm gonna wet this. The thing is, I'm not blaming this palette a lot because hot pinks are so hard to formulate. Oh, look, it's getting patchy. Not a big deal because we have a plan B. If all else fails, hit up the glitter. It looks like maybe. This is sort of like one of my goodbye homages to summer. My favorite season is now coming, fall. I love fall and winter makeup seasons, primarily because it's a lot of cool tones, it's a lot of neutral, matte skin, smoky, brown eyes. Oh my god, I love fall. Fall season, fall makeup is like, it just gives me everything I need. I don't know. I mean, I know that a lot of people love color, which is crazy because I've never been really one of like let me look at all these color makeups. But I will say that this has definitely like challenged me creatively, like YouTube and like buying a palette that's like colors that I'm so uncomfortable with or used to be uncomfortable with and like making something amazing that I think is amazing. I don't know. I feel like I've had a good time with these palettes. I feel like, I don't know, I feel a lot calmer, if that makes any sense. I feel like because of like the things that I've been doing on the side, like my extracurricular activities, shopping is kind of like a little vain. I feel like if it makes you feel good, be unapologetic about it. I'm gonna grab Stage Persona and I'm gonna see what this does. Can you guys tell what I'm doing? This eeny weeny little bit of purple. So we're gonna go in now with face products. I wanna go in with my Wet n Wild Primer Focus Primer Serum. I feel like I'm gonna bring this primer with me into the winter, mainly because it's like a hydrating primer. And I don't really need hydrating primers for the summer because we are entering like drier months, colder months, all that. I really like what this primer does to me, to my face, how it makes my skin feel. It's from Wet n Wild. It was like under $5. And then my favorite, I will never let her go, the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. She's coming with me everywhere. And we're just gonna put this everywhere on the face. And while this dries, I wanna move on to brows. So what I like to do, I typically brush them up. I get my little pencil and I just kind of go and fill. This is the thing I like about summer. Like brows don't really have to be precise. They can just be like a little bit fluffed in and you're good to go. Like my precise brows don't really come in until like winter, fall, winter, like when it starts getting colder. Because I feel like when it starts getting colder, the makeup starts to get a little fiercer. And that's something that I like about fall. Like it's such fierce makeup. It's so cold. It's cool tone. It's all matte. I don't know why I feel like, I guess it's because I was born in the fall. Like I was born October, you know, Libra. Shout out all my Libras.
Whoop, whoop.
You see how nice and fluffy they look? Like they look so cute and natural. And the thing is, like you guys saw me like scribble in with that pencil. I love that pencil. Let's just spray the face with our Wet n Wild Photo Focus Coconut 3-in-1 Primer Water. Honestly, I use like primer waters and stuff like that. I don't really have like well, I'll be done using it by this time now. I use it like year round, you know? I'm just put a little bit more of the green because I feel it fade a little bit. Oh, wow, that's crazy. I sprayed the primer water on my skin and it landed a little bit on my eyes and it made the green like very dull and it muted and it like the little dots that landed on my Okay, so I'm using the Revlon Photo Ready Candid Foundation. This is a very good summer foundation. It's very natural, very dewy, very skin-like, not heavy on the coverage. I think I need a lot of bronzer because I feel like this is a little bit light. Okay, in person, this looks a lot better than it does on camera. Let's just add like a little bit on the brush. Okay, the crazy thing is this foundation matches me in person so good and so beautiful. It's just in camera that it's a little on the heavy side. Like it's a little on the light side and it's kind of freaking me out. But it's okay because we'll overcompensate by bronzing. And we're gonna go in with our sponge. And I forgot to wet my sponge, so it's dry. And that is why I did my foundation with a brush. Ooh, this feels so nice. Okay, then we go in with a powder, a loose powder. For the winter, for any season, to be really transparent with you guys, I don't really like baking. How can I explain this? Like, I won't like get my sponge, dip it. I mean, I've done that and I've shown you guys that on camera, but I think it looks a little bit better in a video than it does in person. Like, there's no need to grab so much powder and just leave it there for 10 minutes with a sponge, you know? Like, set it, dust the excess away, and I promise you it's gonna look better, it's gonna look smoother. It'll probably like make you look less cakey in the long run. Yeah, I don't know that I can recommend baking. I'm not like the biggest baker. I mean, sometimes I understand setting your face, like if you're going to like a Disney ride or somewhere super hot and humid, but set it how I just showed you. Mind you, this tip is coming from someone that lives in 100% like humidity. Like I live in Miami, I go outside. This is the only way that I found that naturally my makeup stays, wears, the longevity is amazing. You don't have to do all that, you know? You can do it if you want to. Don't let me stop you if like that's your thing and you've got it going on. Like if you start doing that to yourself and you're like, why do I look like this when nobody else does? It's because on camera, especially if you just see tutorials on camera, this is gonna look so beautiful when you bake. It's like we have the excess lighting, so we have to overcompensate a little bit by bronzing a lot. Otherwise we look super washed out. But take a tip from someone that has walked out with cake face and creepy eyes. Look at us and the cheekbones we just gave ourselves. We're gonna highlight the nose. This is something that I don't ever stop doing in the fall. I don't highlight in the summer as much, but in the fall, I especially do not highlight. And I don't know where it started. Like, this is a thing that just started for me like this year. No, I keep it primarily here in this exact area. I have a summer blush. This is the Flower Beauty Flower Pots Powder Blush in Peach Primrose. This is the shade. Ooh, she's warming us up. She's making us feel good. Okay, so is it just like a me thing, or is doing little mundane tasks with your boyfriend like the most fun things ever? Like, I love when he's like, oh, I have to go get a haircut. I'm like, can I go with you? You know? I don't know if it's clinginess or if it's like cute, but he hasn't complained yet, so we're not gonna talk about it to him. I think that's fun. And the thing is, I know I'm not the only person that thinks this way because I'm on TikTok, y'all. Okay, I see some of y'all's toxic ass relationships, but I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna grab this brush, this little fluffy bullet brush right here, Major Inspo. This purple right here. Oh my god, if you guys could see how smooth it looks under here. This is why I'm not like a big believer that like powders don't work. I think I've made every single like loose powder work on me. It's just about figuring it out. And baking, when I used to bake, I had like the biggest difficulties making every powder work. Making any powder work, actually. I want to go into Mic Drop, which is this one right here. You guys remember how I said trust in the process? Okay, trust in the process. Now the thing is, if it doesn't look good, we can just wash her off. Invite only, which is this goldy, yellowy. So I made my boyfriend watch The Cheetah Girls with me. And as payback, he made me watch the scariest motherfucking movie I have ever seen, Paranormal Activity. Why is that allowed in theaters? And then, based on a true story, El mero demonio, el único que yo digo. All I'm saying is, if I got with someone and they didn't tell me that they had a demon following them since they were 8 years old, Lord, you guys have probably seen me use these magnetic kiss lashes, the crowd pleasers. I bought this liner, but now I'm not. I went to Ulta and I bought this liner. Now I'm not even sure if this is the liner that it goes with. It says lash glue liner. I think this is an actual lash glue though. And if it is the actual glue, how many of these am I gonna have to buy? Oh, okay, but as liner, this works phenomenal. Oh, I just f***ed it up. Let me not touch it anymore. Lash Princess, the purple one. This is a great mascara if you're on a budget. This is a great mascara even if you're not on a budget. I love the way that it hugs your lashes. So now we're gonna put on the lashes. These are Crowd Pleaser, and these are magnetic lashes. No. Okay. Good things are happening. You see, because sometimes the hassle of putting glue on the lashes and the having to remove it part. I think I'm gonna wear these lashes on my birthday. Okay, lips. I'm gonna put on something neutral, so we're gonna go with Stone 008. All right, I think we're done with the look. Thank you guys for joining me for this super fun, super luxe, super colorful tutorial. I haven't done a look like this, and because summer's over, I feel like this reminds me of watermelons, and I love watermelons, and I'm craving a watermelon. Because summer's over, you know, because like summer's ending, I kind of want to like pull out as much summer looks as I can, and then I want to go into like fall because I'm gonna hit fall hard. Like, you guys aren't even ready for the ideas that I have written down on my little whiteboard, okay? With that, I will leave you guys be. I love you so much. Thank you for watching my channel. Thank you for watching my videos. It means so much to me. Thank you so much for the love, the appreciation. Make sure if you guys are new to this channel, you guys do not leave without hitting that subscribe button. Make sure you guys do not leave without hitting the bell. And also, please give this video a thumbs up so that you get recommended more of my kind of videos. Everything helps. Comment, share this with your friends, with your family, and make sure if you guys recreate a look like mine, recreate this look or something similar, make sure you guys tag me. I love getting comments that they recreated a look that I did. Again, I use the Morphe 24A Artist Pass palette. And yeah, with that, I will leave you guys be. I love you. Bye. Drink your water, guys. I know it looks gross. Okay, so I bought I'm not